Alright, so at the beginning of Fungi, it's very important that you tag Warp 4. So, Warp 4 is just right across from you through the little tree with the pendulum on it. Yeah. So that's where, this is where Warp 4 is. So just go right across, through the pendulum. You can get stuck on the pendulum, that's fine if it is. It's not that bad. So just remember to tag Warp 4, because you're going to need that for later. It's very important. So after that, after you tag Warp 4, go off to your right, and then just go through this pink tunnel. And go off to your right here, go to the middle, go off to the right, and then just roll around to this tag barrel here, where you tag Diddy Kong. So then cross the river as Diddy Kong. You can get some ammo there if you want. I'm kind of low on my ammo, so I think I might get some. Because we're only at like 10, I believe. Only 10. Yeah. So we can get some here. It's kind of slow too, but if you really need ammo and you're like really, really low, then you can get some here. But anyways, just get up to this mushroom, and then enter rocket barrel, and just zoom all the way to the top. Oh shoot, don't get stuck there, because that's really slow and stupid, and the camera like loves to troll you right here. So yeah, that was stupid. Don't hold forward there, like me. So yeah, just get on top of here, and then head to this tag barrel, and tag Lanky. Alright, so we're gonna rank stand. We want to be kind of like right above this this little room here, because we're gonna have to come back to this room. We just want to have this as a reference point. So we'll just go up right up above this room. We want to kill this clump because he can be annoying sometimes, and then just hit the switch. And so you can just go like directly back from where you are right now. So because we sort of lined it up, you don't want to take that much time to line it up, but like just I guess just identify where this little area is. So yeah, just hit the switch and then just come down and get it. So then you want to bounce on these mushrooms, hold left, and you should collect the GB if you're not stupid like I am. And the bees in here are terrible as well. If you need to aerial, then you can as well. Sometimes it's helpful to do that. These bees are just hating me today, dude. They trolled me in Japes, and now they're trolling me here. It's bad. Anyways, once you get the GB, just head out. Get some ammo here if you want, and tag Chunky. So from here, we're going to do a little jump. So there's a platform like right beneath us, which has Chunky's Kasplat on it. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, you can see the little moon down there. That's where it is. So we're just going to jump off and then aerial and hold back to get there. Alright, so this Kasplat is really bad. He can troll you sometimes and completely knock you off, which really sucks. So yeah, just make sure you twirl as soon as you land, just so he doesn't like immediately smack you off. Well, anyways, once you've done that, you want to go off to this little corner here. So if you come down here, it's to your right. You want to go this little corner here, and then do a really sort of spaced out jump, so we can get to this platform down below me, if you can see it through the fence, without having to fall down to a lower platform and having to climb back up. So like, jump, and then aerial. And it should get you right across. So that just sort of skips having to go up this ladder that's right below me. It's not a big deal if you don't, but yeah, just learn how to space it out, and it saves some time. So enter the tag barrel here. Don't go in the wrong direction like I did. Just tag Diddy here. Now be very aware of this bee, because he can knock you off. This bee is known as the Emo Arbiter Zinger, because he sort of has it out for former runner of this game, Emo Arbiter. So it's kind of a joke, because this guy always trolls Emo, which is really unfortunate. So just be aware if he drops a grenade on you on your way here, so just don't get hit off. Be careful if you need to. But anyways, just climb this ladder and go in this little loading zone here. And this will bring you right to Diddy's Kasplat. So just gun him down. The slope is kind of sloped, so yeah, I guess the floor is kind of sloped, so you have to jump to get it. So just exit once you've done that. Be wary of the bee again, because he can knock you down when you're on your way down here. Like yeah, you can hit him like that. I almost did. But anyways, come back down to the tag barrel and tag Tiny Kong. I keep going the wrong direction. Please understand. Like please just get to know the tag barrel directions, and which is the optimal way to tag which Kong. It doesn't matter that much, but it's just useful to know. Anyways, come down here and get Tiny's Kasplat. Alright, after you get the blueprint, hop down here. And in the wall by Cranky's, you're going to swim through vertical walls, and we're going to head to, let me just sort of map it out here for you. We're going to head to this little area back here. which is the area where the owl is and the rabbit is. We don't have to do either of those, thank God, but yeah, we're just going to go in that area. There is a little bit of precise movement you have to do, and it can screw you up. You can void out here, because there's a tight void zone right here, but it's fine. If you know what you're doing, then it's definitely something that you can do. Anyway, swim through vertical walls in the wall by crankies, and then sort of keep going around, and let me point it out when it comes up. So you see right here, there's going to be like a tag rail up there, there's this mushroom guy. So you see this like grassy texture that's sort of out of bounds? What you want to do is you want to get like completely parallel with that. So just get completely parallel with it, like this, like so. And then as soon as you deload, hold left. And then it should bring you right up here. So yeah, you want to be very careful, because if you don't hold left as soon as you deload, then you might void out. And that's not something you want to risk. So yeah, it should bring you right here, and you can just jump and aerial and whatever in bounds. If you don't make the aerial, it's completely fine. You can just backflip up. Just make sure you don't hit the void out zone, because it's pretty tight here. Let's get some crystals here if you want to. I'm gonna get some extra crystals here. This is more than you would normally get. Just because I want some crystal safety for the tutorial's sake. But anyways, get crystals there if you need to. Then here, just tag Lanky. And his spot is going to be right behind Warp 4. So the reason why we need Warp 4 for this is because the only way to get out of here, well, the fastest way to get out is just by taking Warp 4 back to the start. So if you forget to tag Warp 4 for whatever reason, there is a backup strat, but it's pretty slow. So over here, there is a Trophenscoff portal. So what you can do here is you can sort of get out of bounds in the Trophenscoff area as DK or as whoever, then void out, and that'll bring you back to the beginning of the level. But that is pretty slow. So just tag Warp 4, so you don't have to worry about that. But I just wanted to bring up that backup. But it's not gonna matter because you remember to tag Warp 4. So yeah, after you get Lanky's Splat, tag Warp 4, take it, and then to your right, go take this blue tunnel over to Snide's HQ. Yeah, I hate Lanky's noise when he long jumps. It's very irritating, but it grows on you, I guess, once you run this game for a while. Anyways, just go up here and turn in some blueprints as Lanky. Skip the text, and yeah. So this is a good time to just sort of chill out, check chat, maybe take a pee break if you time it well and you have enough blueprints to turn in. So yeah, we turn in blueprints here as Lanky, Chunky, and DK. Excuse me for a sec while I stretch. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on some lights here. Actually, it's getting a bit dark. There we go. All right. So yeah. So just for future reference, if you're ever doing bingo or something, or routing a category or whatever, just know that for blueprint turn-ins, the fastest turn-in places are Galleon and Fungi. So if you can turn in blueprints in Galleon and Fungi, since the cutscene is shorter, you'd want to do that if you're routing a bingo or something. Just a little trivia. Anyways, tag Chunky and, excuse me, turn in some blueprints as him. Alright, mash B to get out, and then go tag DK afterwards. Alright, so after you turn in blueprints as Chunky, just come over here, tag DK, and then turn in his blueprints. So yeah, pretty off more stuff. So then here, we're just going to go right over to this Trophenscoff portal and go get key 5. So there's a quick kill for this boss, actually. So this is the second time you fight Dogadon. And so the cool thing with this boss is that you can quick kill him by setting a barrel down. If the boss hits you at the same time that he gets hit in the barrel, or he hits the barrel at the same time he hits you, then your invincibility frames can actually damage him and eat through all of his phases. And so it's possible as all Kongs, and even it's even possible in Aztec where you fight him again. So you can get key 5 in Aztec and Fungi. But since you have to fight all bosses, it's not faster to get key 5 in Aztec. So we're gonna get it here. So I'm just gonna explain what you do for this glitch. So he's gonna shoot 3 fireballs. You want to go off to the left first, and then after the 3rd fireball, you want to double back, grab the barrel after he's done shooting fireballs at you. Take 2 steps, grab the barrel, take 2 steps forward, set it down with Z, and then go right, and then sort of sandwich yourself in between the boss and the barrel. I'll demonstrate it here. So just do the trough and scoff skip here as DK. Pretty common thing that you should learn how to do well, because it's just so common. So yeah, just enter the boss. Alright, so remember, left after 3. So immediately hold left, 3, double back, 1 more, grab the barrel, 2 steps forward, and then go in between. And then he should hit you at the same time he hits the barrel. And so the cutscene will play, like the final cutscene of him dying. And so you'll see a DK getting damaged there, and a Chunky hitting him for the final punch. So it's a pretty goofy glitch. It's fairly easy, I'd say, but it definitely has the ability to troll you. It's about 15 seconds if you fail it per time you fail. So yeah, it's okay if you fail it once or twice. Don't worry about it. It's definitely been known to, you know, give people problems in the past sometimes. The world record at one point for this category failed it, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just take your time and make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, so after we've done that, we're gonna go off here to the left and cross the moat into the barn. Alright, so here we're actually going to do probably one of the easiest out-of-bounds clips in the entire game. So what we're going to do is we can get out of bounds over there by having a box, the hitbox of a box, push us through the wall, and then we're going to navigate our way around and collect this golden banana without having to do it the casual way, which is like a really monotonous, boring minigame. So this is like the easiest out-of-bounds clip in the game. It requires no effort. You literally just walk through this wall as long as you're DK or Chunky. It's really easy. So yeah, what you want to do here is that this does seem kind of easy, but what can happen here is that the room deloads if you're too far out of bounds. So what I like to do, I like to zoom in my camera as far as it'll go, and I like to stay really close to the room. And so if the room deloads, then just try to swivel your camera to get back in bounds, and then when the camera's in bounds, then the room will reload again. So walk through. You want to go like parallel to this this wall that we're on here, and then turn. See how the room deloaded there? That means I'm too far out of bounds. So I'm gonna try to turn my camera back in bounds. So see how I reloaded? That's how I turn my camera back in bounds. So then from here, once I reload the camera, sometimes you won't deload the room at all. But yeah, when you usually have this camera angle where it's completely centered behind DK and you can see, you know, if you're completely parallel to this next wall, then you're fine and it won't deload anymore. So you can just go forward, and keep rolling, and get over here and collect the golden banana. Don't miss it like I did. It's pretty stupid. Anyways, so now just walk through the gate. There's no collision on that side of the gate, so you can just walk through it. Come up here and tag Diddy. We're gonna do some more swim through vertical walls. Alright, so just go completely away from the door and then swim through vertical walls right here. So then from out of bounds, I like to see up here sometimes. So you see that gate over there with golden banana, the little cage? That's where we're going. So, yeah, I can line myself up here, go against the gate, and then since we're on the same plane, we can just swim through vertical walls, and boom. Collected. So now it may seem like you are stuck in this cage, but that's actually not the case. So this corner right here, the corner where you can, like, that's by the whole thistle-y gate where we're gonna go next, is, there's no collision there, so you can just walk right out. So if you're ever having trouble, getting out of that gate, just make sure you're on that corner, and then you can just walk right through. So now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do some more Skew, but, yeah, so, you know, we're enough strangers to Skew, you know the rules, and, so do I. So, yeah, but this is actually a different method of Skew. So what we're gonna do here is get damage skew. So instead of using our gun to get skew, what we can do is get damaged while we are completely vertical, while we're dived underwater. And when we get damaged when we're in that state, then we'll get skew. And so we need to go get skew just so we can get to DK's blueprint back behind the little barn through that gate, and then get out of bounds and void out. So we'll finish up Fungi here. So I'll show you how to do that, set it up. As long as you like take your time and you pay attention, it's not that hard. Yeah, so dive here, swim through vertical walls, tap left because you just want to be right under the barn. So yeah, barn area will load, just go right under this barn. Make sure not to go too far to the left so you won't hit the loading zone for going inside the barn, because that's really bad news. So once you get kind of close to the thistles or the bramble right here, I'm going to C up and hold all the way back, and then start holding A. So this will vertically position yourself, and then you'll just sort of slowly inch your way towards the bramble like that, and then you'll skew. So yeah, that usually ensures a good skew. So from here, remember not to lose skew. Losing skew here is really bad, so just make sure you don't do that. Oh, oops. Yeah, but then tag DK and get his splat. Sometimes this splat can keep bouncing you in the tag barrel, and it's pretty annoying, but as long as you hold away from the tag barrel, it won't be that bad. So just kill him. The hitbox is kind of weird since, you know, we're skewed, but yeah. So take care of him, and then, yeah, just void out of bounds. I like to go over here by this ammo, and then void out, just like right behind the ammo boxes. And awesome, now we're done with Fungi Forest. Alright, let me turn up the volume here a little bit on my TV just so I can hear it. Alright, that's better. Anyways, now, since we're done with Fungi Forest, what we're gonna go here and do is tag Diddy. And we're gonna go jump across to the waterfall where his golden banana is. So, this is another slight VC N64 trick difference. So, getting over here on N64 is pretty easy. So on N64, you just turn your camera so it's facing the crocodile isle over there, and that'll create a lot of lag and give you a lot of speed so you can get over there. So you just cartwheel, jump aerial over there on N64. But on VC, since you don't have any lag, you have to like do a really well timed jump and a well spaced out jump to grab the ledge right there. I will link a resource about that for VC if you're running this route on VC in the description of the video later. So yeah, if you want to learn how to do that on VC, just consult the description. But on N64, since this tutorial is on N64, just turn your camera so it's facing Crocodile Isle, and then just cartwheel, jump, aerial, and then you're over there, really easy. And so then just hit the switch and grab the golden banana. Alright, crouch slide off of the waterfall. As soon as Diddy sort of loads in, just hold forward, or hold forward towards you, and then just take warp 3 over. And then we're gonna go tag Chunky and turn in key 5. Alright, so key 5 is kind of a long cutscene because it turns in both, or it unlocks both Crystal Caves and Creepy Castle, so yeah, it's a bit of a long cutscene. Alright, take warp 1 back after you're done turning in keys. Then take warp 2. So we're not going to go to Aztec quite yet. We do need to do some stuff there, but we're going to visit there last. But we just need to get warp 2 to get up here. So just long jump over here and pick up this rock to reveal Chunky's instrument pad. So it's the one that's closest to Crystal Cave's lobby, the one that's furthest away from you when you take warp 2. Alright, skip the text. Look at that, it's kind of in the rock. That's kind of funny. Alright, so now is, we're gonna do something which is, it's commonly referred to as meme jump because it looks pretty easy, but it actually, it's kind of easy to fail if you're not paying attention, and also it can it can lose you some time. So we're just going to jump over here to that little green ledge over here where Crystal Cave's lobby is. And so what I like to do here is right when like Chunky's feet, you see how each one of Chunky's feet is like towards, like on the edge. Like his left foot is on the, like near the edge, and his right foot is on the wall. So like when he's like right here, I like to jump, sort of navigate my way around the, this big sort of face of DK's head here, and then aerial at the peak of my jump. So I'm going to try to demonstrate it right now. Like so. It can be pretty difficult. If you fail it, it's not that bad. Just go back to the tag barrel in the base and tag DK or Tiny, because those are the two easiest to get across with. And if you've already failed it once, I would not risk it trying to do it again as Chunky. So just go down there, tag DK or Tiny, and then yeah, just kick. You can kick across or ponytail twirl across, and it's much easier. So yeah, after you've done that, just enter the lobby. So go off to your right here and break this wall with Primate Punch. Then you're gonna go back to this tag barrel over here. The camera is just terrible here. Sorry about you having to deal with that. Anyways, just tag Lanky and go and get his Kasplat over here. Shit. Alright, get some crystals here if you need them. We're pretty good on crystals. Then go over here, tag Diddy. Backflip on that crystal there, and then jump aerial, or just jump into his rocket barrel, and then fly up here to his music pad. You don't need to position yourself like that, just as I was just making sure that I was on the pad, because if you, I'll demonstrate it here in a sec. Also remember to skip the text. So if you're on, I'll just wait till this cutscene's over. So if you're like right here and you're sort of tilted and you play your instrument right there, then the you'll still play your instrument, but it won't give you the golden banana if it's your first time playing on it. So just make sure you're on this top face of the pad and you don't want to be like slanted or anything like that, like I am now. So just keep that in mind. After you've done that, just go in and we're gonna enter Crystal Caves.